I've been curious about this song for a while. It's just an original sounding record. Was top 5 in England last summer, I believe, maybe last spring. George Ezra at number 11 on my fancy playlist, up to from number 13 with Budapest. Fancy playlist of January the 11th, 2015. As we approach the top 10 on my fancy playlist, George Harris, it's just a catchy record. The way he sings this record, it's not the instrumentation, it's just his voice. It just grabs you. That's what's really original about this. One of the original things about this record. I don't know what Budapest is about, but I tell you what, this thing's a monster. It is all over the dang world. Top 5 hit in Australia, Austria, France, Germany, Scotland, Israel. Went to number 3 in the UK. Here in the States, don't think it hit the Hot 100. Wasn't played a whole lot here on American radio. Even on Hits 1, XM's Hits 1, and they're more flexible than the FM stations. They haven't played this as much as they could have, although XM's Pulse has been playing it. It did go to number 1 on the adult alternative song chart here in America as ranked by Billboard magazine. This song was produced by a guy named Cam Blackwood. Cam Blackwood had worked with Florence and the Machine. We Are Scientists got a studio of his own in London. The song Budapest, written by George Ezra, along with a fellow named Joel Pott. I believe that's his last name. Keep in mind, I write in chicken scratch. Sometimes I have a hard time reading what I've written. Anyway, Joel Pott, English musician, lead guitarist of a group called Athlete. Both these guys wrote Budapest. George Ezra, interesting background, really got into the folk stuff. His muse, his inspiration, comes from American folk and blues. He came to the right place. He came to America for inspiration. It all comes back to America. The home of rock and roll. The home of blues. The birthplace of it. Here in the States. Bob Dylan, Woody Guthrie. Inspired George Ezra. But that doesn't stop there. He got in Howling Wolf and Leadbelly. He wanted to sing like Leadbelly after he listened to a compilation album by Leadbelly. He said that Leadbelly had a voice so big you had to turn the record player down, and he thought, man, wouldn't it be cool if I could sing like Leadbelly or have a big voice like Leadbelly? George Ezra, Budapest at number 11.